Some individuals feel like it will cost them millions to open up their own franchise. Well, that's true for some franchises. However, the fact is, you can open your own franchise for just a few $1,000s. In this video, I'm going to let you know the cheapest franchises in America, proving that you can achieve your entrepreneurial dreams on a budget. Welcome back to our channel. I'm John Anderson, where our mission is to help executives, entrepreneurs, and those in corporate transition move into the dynamic and fast growing franchise industry. Let's dive in. First up is a buyer's choice home inspections franchise. They're innovators, they're industry thought leaders. They're raising the bar in what a property buyer, seller, and the realtor should expect from a professional inspector. They give you the most up to date and comprehensive training. They're always on the cutting edge of technology. They give you more than 600 hours of technical, business, and field training prior to your launch. They now have more than 200 franchisees globally. Oh, by the way, I'm going to read you these slides because there's so many details to each of these. I want to make sure that I don't miss any of the importance of each of these franchises, considering that many of you are listening to the audio version of this presentation. Cash injection, or the equivalent of your down payment on a home, is just $20,000. Plus, they're going to want to see you have some post-closing liquidity, just as in the case of when you purchased your home, right? That typically is another 10 to 15,000. So 30 to 40,000, you'll be able to get financing for the difference. Total investment on this one is 43,343 to a high of $47,192. They're looking for someone with a net worth of 100,000. Net worth is defined as assets minus your debt equals approximate net worth. You can start with just yourself, or you can start with one employee. They've been around for more than 20 years. They've been franchising since 2007, and they currently have 200 plus franchise units operating successfully across the globe. Yes, they do have an item 19, which is in the franchise disclosure document, and you'll see total revenues for their entire system in that document. They will allow you to start as a home-based business. However, they do want someone who can give them a full-time push. So 35 to 45 hours a week for the first 12 months. And then it's probably going to be more like 30 to 40 hours per week after that to scale the operation. Franchise brand on a budget number 2, Critter Control. This is a wildlife animal control, animal removal, wildlife damage repair, pest control, and nuisance animals. They really focus on prevention, exclusion services. It's just not an afterthought for them. It's their only line of business servicing residential, commercial, and municipal customers. They make the property safe and critter-free with permanent solutions. They have the knowledge, the equipment, and the commitment to handle any nuisance, wildlife, or pest problem properly, and they do it each and every time. There's comprehensive training on critter control. The math of this one: cash injection less than 15,000. They do want you to have some post-closing liquidity of about another 10 or 15,000. So for 30,000, we can get you financing on the difference. The total investment is 69,600 to a top range of 150,000, minimum net worth of 50,000, average number of employees to start 4. Average revenue system-wide is $582,822 per location. Semi-passive, yes, they will allow you to keep your day job or your current businesses and invest 15 to 25 hours into scaling your critter control franchise. They're at 86 open locations across the country, and they've proven the concept with more than 32 open corporate locations nationwide. And they do have an item 19 in their franchise disclosure document. Franchise brand number 3 on a budget, Cruise Planners. They're a full service travel provider, not just cruises. Multiple lines of revenue. highest commissions in the industry. It's a turnkey award-winning advertising and marketing program that comes bundled with your franchise. State-of-the-art technology. You can work remotely. Large buying power with the cruise lines, resorts, and air travel, on-demand virtual training, over 600 modules for your training program. You get a one-to-one coach and a development team to help you grow the business. The math on this one, your cash injection is about $1,000. Get that. And your post-closing liquidity could be about $5,000 to $10,000. So $15,000, if you have that kind of cash lying around, you'll be able to get into this franchise. Total investment is less than $15,000. No net worth requirement. It's business to consumer. You can start with just yourself, or of course, you can have an administrative assistant as you scale. They will allow passive ownership, so you can be working a full-time job and or your other businesses while launching your cruise planners franchise. They have more than 2,500 franchise owners across the country, and they have one corporate-owned location that they've been able to prove the concept on. This one's off to the races. And yes, they do have an item 19 in their franchise disclosure document. Many entrepreneurial types have a strong desire to start their own business. However, they're not sure of the exact way or ways to fund their franchise or their startup. And that's why I put together this comprehensive, innovative funding strategies guide. It's going to walk you through the most popular methods available today to fund your franchise or your startup. It's going to include explanations on the SBA Express, the SBA 7A, home equity lines of credit, unsecured funding, portfolio loans, 401k rollovers, and a lot more. Download your free copy by clicking in the link in the description below. Franchise number 4, Fibernew. This one is an expert leather, plastic, vinyl repair and restoration franchise. It's a very efficiently run operation. It's mobile-based. They're very well positioned to be mobile. Consumers and business owners want quality work while saving money. They have a great alternative to replacement, saving homeowners up to 80% off of replacement. We're an essential business, they say. Continued demand that they're seeing in automotive, residential, commercial, medical, marine, and aviation are big hits for this brand. They have unique processes, products, and services. They're Amazon and AI proof. They are recession resistant. Art and science behind their services and processes cannot be met with off-the-shelf products. So proprietary formulations that are exclusive to their franchise owners. The math on this one, cash injection is less than $25,000 with post-closing liquidity of another, say, $10,000 to $15,000. So $40,000 or less. If you have that to invest, we can get you the funding on the balance. Net worth requirement is only $100,000. Franchise fee of $47,000, and startup fee on this one's about $42,000. A total investment range is $93,125 to $111,695. They have over 300 open locations and operators across the country. Great, well-run brand. And last but certainly not least, Get a Grip Resurfacing. It's surface refinishing. It's affordable, scalable, and recession-resistant. Repair and resurface fiberglass bathtubs. They bring new life to stained and scarred kitchen countertops, and they make worn cabinets look new again. Revolutionary and cutting-edge resurfacing technology. Strong franchisee validation, which means you'll get to talk to their top performers in their operation. All of these, you're going to be able to talk to their top performers in their system to learn from the best and see what the best practices are. No remodeling experience or contractor license is required. B2B, a B2C model, cost-effective solutions for transforming kitchen and bathrooms. And by the way, B2B, of course, is business to business and business to consumer model. Financially sound and environmentally friendly. Their customers repeatedly say that Being that they're environmentally friendly, that was a big part of their decision making when they chose a Get a Grip franchisee. Now, the math on this one, cash investment, 10 to 20,000, post-closing liquidity on top of that, gets you to about 30 to 40,000. We can get your financing for the difference. Total investment on this one's just 43,600 to 92,700. Minimum net worth of 200,000. Can start with just 0 employees yourself, or you can start with anywhere up to 10 employees, depending on how big you want to launch with and scale your enterprise. They've been around since 1999, and they've been franchising since 2008. They have more than 33 franchise locations, 1 company-owned location, and yes, they do have an Item 19 in their FDD, or franchise disclosure document, and you can start it from your home office. And once you're established, they're looking for someone who can give them a full-time push for the first 12 to 18 months. Once you're established, then you can pull back to semi-absentee and or executive model. Now that you know the cheapest franchise in America, let's find the right fit for you and your lifestyle. I made a whole series of videos that go deeper into each one of these topics. Please click on the video on your screen now, and I'll see you over there.